Hi everyone, and thanks for checking out my channel. Going to cover natural gas tonight, having a look at the technicals mainly and the chart, see what happened over the past few days and what we are going to get ahead of us for the most likely scenario. Starting with the court report during that period here, we got from the 21st to the 28th a very bullish move, supported by the tropical storm near the US, putting some pressure to the price, and we can see here clearly was some short covering from managed money, but also a long position added. Dropping open interest is not actually giving much hope for continuation of that move, and yeah, we can see from here that it's been quite powerful. A couple of candles in the middle, then struggling toward the end with really large red candles coming there. So potentially not such a sustainable move, but still a little bit of a switch in terms of the longer term positioning, where the swap dealers are still adding to the short position, which is bullish, and on the other side we can see other funds are still adding shorts, potentially trading more shorter term than the managed money that's positioning for longer term. So we will see that later, but that court report is not extremely either bullish or bearish, but I think the dropping up in interest to me is a sign that it's not going to move much higher, at least for the short term. If we look at the chart, I think the 4 hours chart is very important. We still have that divergence that's pointing to a double top here at 191. That's actually also showing on the daily chart a little bit more obvious. That we can move the divergence like this, and we made clearly a new higher high at 192, but failed to actually bridge or close the bridge toward the daily 200 MA. So not highly bullish in my opinion. More important, we got some very classical reversal figure with the head and shoulder broken down on Friday. So we can see here, just change that, shoulder here, head and shoulder here. We got the top for each shoulder that did actually align perfectly, so that's almost some sort of a trading book figure. And if we take the top to the bottom here and go from the breakdown, we are looking to the 170 area as a target, which is also where we would get, if I'm right, clearance for the divergence. If we take the low of that peak here, we'd be also looking at this area potentially stretching at 170, somewhere there, but that would be a fair target also to clear the divergence. So I believe that area will be key. We also have that trend line from the recent low running through the 163, yes, that will offer a lot of support as well. So this area I believe will be key. Will have to be watched really closely, not to hold short position should this start actually showing sign of reversal. But on the other hand, we also have that gap still waiting to get filled in. That's not such a major push from 168 down to 150. 10% on natural gas can be done in a couple of days, so of course that can happen. Still my preferred scenario, but probability for this to happen is probably a little bit lower. Now we have made higher low here and technically a little bit of a higher high, but that could be actually only a double top, but still there's some bullish action there, and the price action is pointing a little bit more toward the end of that downtrend that we've been in for quite a while, but still a triple bottom here at 150 cannot be excluded at that point. So yeah, I'll be trading short natural gas, except if we see some clear breakout. I would say probably 187 will not be the target, saying that in the short term at least we are going to move higher, potentially test the 200 MA before rejecting and moving lower, or otherwise consolidating. Should we start making more higher lows like this, and of course a new higher high, and that we can clear that divergence, I think to me that will be very important. Should we break the momentum above 70, 74, then we can definitely confirm that we're having a change in the trend, and that short position is no longer the thing to do, and rather buying dips and selling on key resistance. But we are not there yet. I believe we're gonna get some major resistance in any case in that area. The trend daily, as we can see here, is pointing down very sharp. Last time it did reject strongly 2.1, so, and we had a similar configuration. We're making higher lows, higher highs before getting there on the daily, but still that wasn't enough to actually break above. So I see, as long as the algos will actually keep selling that level, pretty much really little chance to actually break above. So yeah, that's about it. I'm gonna do some more videos next week. I'm running out of time for tonight, but looking at precious metals, silver, platinum, but also Bitcoin, that did break out significantly last week and could signify the start of a major bull run. Like we had only 2 or 3 in the past like this, the same setup. So I'll go through this and yeah, of course I'll be checking WTI, NatGas, and some other commodities should they actually become interesting and getting some entry points. So thanks for watching. Wish you a good week, successful trade, and I speak to you soon. Cheers, bye.